Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cali Legends Media. Thank you to all of the subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Your support is very important to me. We're still trying to reach that 10,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. So if any of you come across my channel often or watch the videos and don't mind subscribing, you hit that subscribe button down below. Another one is going to pop up where it says subscribed. It has a little notification bell on there. Set that on all so you'll be notified whenever a new video comes out, or if we go live. Be very much appreciated. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's a good way to support the channel without it costing any money. Okay, content creators can really appreciate that. Helps move their videos to the algorithm. Also, hype the video if you like it and you'd like it to be shared more. Okay, so I did a video today, this video here, on Big U's son, okay? For those of you who don't know who Big U is, he's one of the main guys that got caught up in the Rolling 60 indictment behind things that were being said on No Jumper and other resources that the feds used, okay? But he's in there fighting it right now. This is the one with Brick Baby. Anyways, the Rolling 60s, okay? Now, his son, Big U's son, was gunned down on Halloween, okay? Now, if you're from the streets, if you've ever been involved with any type of gang activity or any kind of beefs that gotten serious to where gunplay came into it, you would understand that Halloween is a good day to take flight because of everybody wearing masks, okay? I mean, it's just well known. Everybody knows, you know, that things can pop off if you're not careful on Halloween night, okay? Even during the day, you know, when people are riding around with masks over their face. I don't know if in this particular situation a mask was worn, but nevertheless, several shootings went down in that area, okay? In the Menlo's, out in the Crip area, I think it's the Rolling 70s also. Anyways, so Big U's son gets unalived, okay? Then about an hour and a half later, or sometime a little after 12 midnight, 3 other individuals get unalived, okay? Some are trying to say that, oh, it was a retaliation from Big U's son getting hit. Could be, but maybe not. You know, people I think are jumping to conclusions for the simple fact that it's Halloween night. It's when people go creeping and dipping in and out of different neighborhoods, trying to catch themselves one, you know? So I'm not sure if the two crimes were connected or not, but everyone should know, man, you know, stay off the streets on those nights, or at least like in Big U's son's case, I guess somebody called out to him and he walked up to the car. And that's when they opened up on him and unalived him. So, you know, you don't ever want to approach a car that you don't know who it is. If you're going to approach them, stay behind another vehicle or stay behind somewhere that you could use for cover. It's just staying alive 101, you know, the basics, you know. So I don't know what kind of involvement Big U's son had with the neighborhood, but obviously he was a little loose going about his activities that night, you know. He wasn't on his toes, didn't have his head on the swivel, and he opened himself up to be hit, you know. So anyways, I heard there was an arrest made Okay, they say that they arrested the shooters. I don't know if they did or they didn't. Um, if they did, they probably saved their lives. Because this is not no small thing. Big U's son was beloved in his neighborhood, and Big U, he has a lot of enemies and a lot of friends. So it could go either way. It could serve him or go against him and his family. But one of the things that really made me think was that you often hear me say to stay free, to be out here for your family. Now, I doubt very much that Big U will be attending his son's funeral, And right now, his family probably wouldn't like anything more than for Big U to be there to comfort them and guide them through and see them through this terrible incident that took place, in their family. And he may not be given that opportunity. I remember when my homeboy Checo's mom died, my mom wanted to sign her house to bring him down so he could attend his mother's funeral. And they wanted like $500,000 or something for security for Checo, my homeboy Checo from Mariana. So I'm sure Big U might have the money. I don't know. I hear he's a baller. If he is, maybe he can afford that security. Obviously, we couldn't. Checo missed his mother's wake and funeral. So in this case, he might be able to pay because I think that the main thing they're going to be worried about is security. That they don't try to break him out or pass him something. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios that can be played out by him going around his homies and everything. But like I said, I'm sure if he pays the price, he'll be able to attend to the services. It's going to be very costly, especially for a person of his caliber. I'm sure that they're going to want big money. Not that he can't afford it. So we'll see if he attends or not. Probably it's going to come down to dollars and cents. But I guess the main point that I want to make is that being caught up in this lifestyle, you're gonna suffer losses of family and friends, loved ones. It just comes with the territory, And if you're not from a neighborhood or any type of organization like that, I would highly recommend you make your way back to your family and find a way to keep your butt there, where you can take care of them and be there for them in crises like this and other things. Right now is a very precarious time. I think there's a lot of tension in the air with everything that's taking place with ICE going around and picking people up and separating families and doing what they do. On top of that, cutting off certain social programs that help elderlies and disabled people. There's a lot of disabled kids that depend on this on these programs. Paraplegic children and stuff. And their parents are able to stay home and take care of them and provide for them because of the funds that they're given. And we don't know how it's going to turn out, but if it turns out bad, worse, there's going to be some life-changing circumstances for a lot of people. A lot of people that need help, and the United States has always been the type to help these people. They're people. I'm talking about American citizens. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about people that were born and raised here in the United States all of their lives, even generations of being here, as living as Americans legally. And yeah, it just seems to be a lot of tension out in the street right now. And then with the way the youth is behaving and carrying themselves, and sometimes I think they really don't realize what they're going to get themselves into if they get arrested. The judge is handing out time like if it's Halloween candy. If you get 65 years, you're doing good. You get 25 to life, or 25 years, man, you got love. So I don't think these kids know what it means for them to throw their lives away. Especially if they're going to school, high school, with hopes of going to college and stuff, hopes of someday, one day, being a doctor, a lawyer, having a career and a family, and all those dreams will be taken away from you if you're caught in the streets fooling around, doing the damn thing. A lot of channels say, I'm here for the money. I'm just trying to get the bag, and that's what I'm doing it for, and I'm going to be open and honest about it. Well, obviously, it helps me too, the finances, but I truly hope that my words reach people that they need to reach, and maybe, just maybe, change their course, if they're headed down the wrong road, Anyways, let's try to keep cool heads and clear heads, and do the right thing when we got to make decisions on how to move, in this world. Because one wrong move and it's game over, And when you're locked up, you cannot help your family. You cannot be there for your loved ones. I lost loved ones and very, very good friends when I was incarcerated. And this was just between 2000 and 2006. All these people that, friends and family and stuff that passed away, people that were sick. I couldn't do anything, but sit there and just deal with it, And anyways, be careful out there, people. It's the times are different right now, believe it or not. It just, people are like on edge, man. People are grouchy. People are pissed off. I'm gonna do another video regarding this environment and how it's changed. It's changed a great deal right here in my neighborhood. Between Friday and today, Friday and Monday, I think I almost got into it like 4 times. I mean, for things that before I wouldn't have hesitated. It would have been on and cracking, but I really had to think, and I really had to use some restraint, And I'll go over those on the next video. But anyways, people, just be safe, man. Stay free. My condolences to Big U and his family. And may the young man, Yui, rest in peace. And yeah, man, it's a terrible thing when young men are killing each other, man. And these are from the same race, and we do that to our people, the Chicanos and raza kills raza out here, We're our biggest enemies, our biggest ops, our own race, and we're killing each other, man. Instead of trying to help each other get along and come up and do the right things, and find somewhere to get some career guidance, to get into some programs, some training programs, or whatever. There's a lot of things you can do. If you're not doing them, it's because you don't want to do them. There's no excuse. It can be done. I know it can. If I was able to do them with limited resources, with the resources that were available before the government shutdown, you guys can do it too, you know? So I wish everybody luck with that. And God bless you and your families. Stay safe, people. Stay free. Stay out from behind them walls, behind them bars. And let's stay out here with our families and loved ones, and so we could be here when they need us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and that hype. Appreciate you very, very much. Gracias.